And you're never in any danger. You're never in any danger. She cannot get past our stamina. We have a perfect guard no matter what. Welcome back, YouTube. It is Zach the Ripper here, back with another First Berserker Khazan build. And guys, let me tell you, I think I just broke the game.
My name is Jeff.
No, the title is not clickbait. Whether or not the developers actually intended for this to happen remains to be seen. But guys, let me tell you, I have just found a way to make it nearly impossible for you to die in this game. I don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's go ahead and get right into the build, but make sure you sub to the channel right now and like the video. Let's do it. Okay, so here we are in the build. As you can see right down below me, I am level 150. You do not need to be level 150 in order to start pulling this build off, okay? But you want to invest every point you possibly can into willpower and thin endurance. But Zach, you're running a greatsword. What about strength? It scales with strength. That is not what we're paying attention to here. We're talking about maximum survivability with the easiest thing possible you can do. And I'm going to show you in the battle demonstration how easy it is. Let's go ahead and break down each piece very, very quickly and why we chose what we chose. Okay, guys, I am not messing with you when I say if the developers see this video, they're probably going to want to nerf part of this. This is not clickbait, and it is not a joke. But take advantage of this while you can and have some fun with it. First off, if you know what the jars do, they allow you to have one set item requirement decreased in order to get a passive skill off other pieces of armor. So let's go ahead and get into what we chose. First up, we have the Chaos-Ridden Greatsword, okay? We want that for the very first passive effect we get right here, called Brink Guard, gaining regeneration to our health, all right? We also have a fixed attribute here, giving us, after successful counterattack, we get a 20% damage increase. That's beneficial, but it's not absolutely necessary. You do need this sword, okay? You get it after fighting Maluka. Next up, we have the Fugitive Mage's Robe, all right? Now, we want to get down here to this passive skill, Guard Stamina Damage Decrease by 15%. As you can see, I have 3 pieces equipped, and the reason we do that is because each one of these Fugitive Mage pieces right here gives us an extra Guard Stamina Damage Decrease of 5%. So we get the 15% down here, and we'll get 1, 2, 3 here, which is another 15%. Absolutely insane. The second piece is the Dragon Scale Gauntlet, also giving us Guard Stamina Damage Decrease, 5%. We don't really care about this right here, although it does help us. All right, this is the other piece of the Fugitive Mage set right here. As you can see, the 5% is right there. And the Fugitive Mage's Shoes, another 5% right there. So 30% just with those 3 pieces. For our necklace, we chose the Necklace of Charity for the fixed attribute of 100 extra stamina. We have a Guard Stamina Damage Decrease when we are not hurt, okay? Now, you can kind of see where I'm going with this. When we have health regeneration from our sword, and we have a boatload of stamina, and we have stamina regen, all right? Right here, we get this extra stamina damage decrease. All right, you can kind of see where I'm going with this, but in the battle demonstration, it's going to wow you. Now, as far as the attributes you can roll onto your armor, you want to prioritize things like high defense, stamina recovery, maximum health, and if you can, let me see here, a more guard stamina damage decrease. I got an 8.5 right there. That's a really good roll. Anything attack-based can help you. Some of these only roll into attack attributes, but focus on stamina recovery, more stamina, more health, and guard stamina damage decrease wherever it's applicable, okay? As you can see, health, stamina, defense. Right here, stamina damage increase, received damage decrease, maximum stamina. Again, right here. Anything that decreases stamina costs as well, just in case you need to dodge. Stamina recovery, again. There you go. That's basically all you need to know as far as your attributes. Now, let's get into the skill trees real quick. Very, very simple. It's not a whole lot to cover. Let's move over there real quick, and we'll get into the battle demonstration shortly after. Okay, so here we are in the skill tree, and you might be asking yourself, Zach, why? You have nothing unlocked. Exactly. The build is so simple, anybody can do it on either difficulty in the game, and it's going to be so easy, you're going to have fun with it, okay? It's kind of stupid how easy it is. First of all, let's unlock just about everything in the guard skill tree. We want Avenger, Defense Stamina, Defense Spirit, Solid Stance, Armor Breaker if you want to punish your opponent after a perfect Brink Guard, and let's bring up Heart Piercer as well for that added damage, so that way you're not having 20, 30-minute fights, okay? Let's move over to the common skill tree. Okay, so here we are in the common skill tree, and yes, again, as you can see, there is almost nothing unlocked, and that is for a specific reason, just to show you how simple this build is and how to use it. Right here in Brutal Attack, I always love this one, the Brutal Attack Reap. So that way we can still get more health regeneration if we have an opportunity to do a Brutal Attack. We're going to be regenerating health almost the entire time, which will give us even more guard stamina damage decrease, okay? You'll see. Over here, I like to keep the Nakiri counterattack maxed out in case we get an opportunity to do that. Then you can go on the offense just a little bit. But for the most part, 99% of the fight, we're going to be playing defense. I can't wait to show you. Let's move into a couple more things. I want to show you my overall stats and what Phantom we chose as well. And you're going to be blown away by the battle demonstration. Let's get into it. For our Phantom ability, we are bringing along Maximilian the Impenetrable, and his passive effect gives us more guard stamina damage decrease. You're kind of seeing a trend here. It's all stacking with the armor that we selected. Now, you do not have to have these awakens done if you haven't found this stuff yet, but it does help you. As you can see, I haven't even leveled him up all the way. I dare to see what this is going to look like when I get him to max level. He's only level 3 right now. Let's go ahead and move into our overall status. So here we are in our overall stats. Yes, again, I am level 150. You do not need to be that high of a level in order to still make this viable and still make this work, okay? I feel like 150 is basically a showcase in order to do builds and build craft as much as I possibly can. So what you want to prioritize first when speccing your character or respeccing your character, you can see this is base vitality, this is base strength, and this is base proficiency. Maximize your willpower as much as possible. Pump the rest of your points into endurance for more stamina. And why do we want to do that? Because willpower prioritizes guard stamina damage decrease. Look at this, 91.7%. If the strongest enemy hits you with their strongest attack and it would normally do 2,000 stamina damage, it's going to negate 91.7% for me right now. Even if this number is not as high, if it's at 80%, think about that number for a second. That is absolutely insane. No one is getting past your guard, which means no one's going to hurt you. That is the name of the game. I can't wait to show you in the battle demonstration coming up next. Let's go ahead and get into it right now. Okay, so we're going to get into the battle demonstration here in just a second. I want to make one thing very clear. This is a guard-based type build. So you're going to be guarding an awful lot to ensure maximum survivability and just attacking when the opportunity arises for you or when you feel comfortable. You will be in little to no danger in any fight you're in ever again. I think the devs are going to nerf this. However, with that being said, there are certain status effects that can be inflicted on your character that, let's say, reduce your overall maximum health, like chaos, for instance, or if you get poisoned, if you get fired, or something like that, and that will obviously kill your character. So make sure to bring some potions and resistance elixirs along with you to ensure survivability, and then just go back on defense. That's all you have to do. Before the fight, like let's say against Hismar or Ozma, the very last one, or something like that, just bring like chaos elixirs. Make sure to pop them so frequently. If you get chaos on you, make sure to use a cleanse potion and let the brink guards do the health regeneration for you before you have to resort to actually using heals. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so here we go into our first battle demonstration. I want to show you guys that I am playing on normal mode, not trying to deceive anybody. This build works on normal mode. I can't imagine how much easier it's going to be on easy mode, but I urge you to try it. So here we go into our first fight. And just to demonstrate to you real quick, the primary thing you have to do in this fight is to guard. That's it. Focus on brink guarding in order to get that stamina regeneration back. But take a look at our stamina gauge. No matter who you fight in this game, how many repeated attacks they're going to do, we are negating 90% of the overall stamina damage. 90% is insane, guys. Now, if she happens to hurt us, let's let her do a little bit of damage here, okay? Let's get some brink guards in here. All right. There's one stack. Let's wait for another one. There's two. Watch the health regen start to happen. There's three we got in there. You do not have to rush your fights. Also, the brink guard is doing a little bit of damage as well. So there's 4 stacks. See if we can get a 5th one. Give it just a second. There's 5. Now watch that health regen. We did not have to take one heal yet. And let's say we're somewhere in the middle of battle and it's kind of a dire situation. We can just sit here and hold guard down, guys. Hold it down the entire time. All right, make sure we're facing her. All right. Even if we don't face her, it turns us around. I didn't know that. We just wait till our health is completely full. Doesn't matter what she does. The only things you really have to look out for in the heat of battle is stuff like chaos, fire. Fire can actually be offset a little bit by the time you get to like 3 stacks of health regen. So it's not too much of a worry. Frost hits devastatingly hard, but you want to be able to cleanse those things. So know your opponent that you're going to go fight. Again, I'm still just holding down guard. Know the opponent you want to fight. And when you have an opportunity, after she does like a big attack like that, that's when you can go in with something like this, or you can start doing some counterattacks like that. All right, and start getting the DPS on her. If she happens to hit you, go back into a defensive stance. Go back into a defensive, get you some brink guards in. Now, if you're not confident in some of the brink guards because your health is too low, that's when it's time to take one of your netherworld energies, get a little bit of health back. But again, the goal is to defend the whole time. And you're never in any danger. You're never in any danger. She cannot get past our stamina. We have a perfect guard no matter what. Now, I don't want to waste your guys' time with a long, elongated, boring fight. Unlock whatever offensive capabilities you are comfortable with capitalizing on your target. But guys, I'm telling you, this defense is flawless. Absolutely flawless. I haven't found one enemy yet that has been able to break through this kind of guard no matter how many times in a row they hit me. You just wait until it's your opportunity to attack, respond with counterattacks, respond with special abilities, and you're not going to lose ever again, man. That's it. That's all there is to it. Let's go ahead and move to another battle demonstration against the final boss so I can show you what would happen in the heat of battle when a status effect starts to apply. Let's get to it. Okay, here is your potential spoiler warning. We're about to go fight the final boss. I did unlock a couple of things in my skill tree, so that way we have a little more offensive capability. I want to push the fight along and kind of get to phase 2, so you can see the viability even against you know, Ozma in his second form, which is much stronger and does a lot more stamina damage per attack. That being said, we are playing on normal mode. I don't want to deceive anybody. This is on the current hardest mode possible. And again, he's not going to break our guard at all. If anything, the only thing you really have to worry about is the chaos buildup, but we bring some potions along for that. So let's go. All right, he likes to open with this. If you can brink guard some of these first ones, that's really helpful, because if he happens to build up chaos or something on you, you want the opportunity for that health regen to kick in right away. All right, good damage on him. All right, we have 2 stacks of health regen, which is great. There's a third. There's 4. All right, our health's already back to 100%. We just keep guarding here. All right, gonna do a big attack. We don't have to risk anything. We have tons of health regen going on right now. There's no point in risking anything. You just stay guarded as often as possible. Stay guarded. Our health's still regenning. Even if he sets us on fire, he did set us on fire. However, our health regeneration is actually outpacing the fire damage. Outpacing the fire damage, guys. All right, there we go. We got a nice brutal attack coming in right here, which can also benefit our health recovery. If you remember that skill we unlocked, Reap. This is absolute cheese now, guys. We're still on fire, by the way. All right, it's worn off. There we go. Wait till he's done with his attack sequence, then just start doing damage to him. But at no point are we worried about our stamina or him breaking that guard. All right, he hit us. That's fine. All right, projectiles are good for us. They're very easy to brink guard in this game. All right, we're back at 5 stacks of health regen. Look at this, man. And even with only 10 strength, guys, look how much damage we're still doing to the final boss of the game here. All right, just keep on guarding. We have 5 stacks of health regen. He's not going to break through our guard at all. All right, that went away because there was a ground floor AoE, so we got to earn a little bit of that back. There's one. Maybe get in a little attack here. He likes to do some crazy AoE type stuff, which you have to be a little careful for. There's an unblockable attack in this first phase, something you do have to look out for. All right, some more projectiles. This is always really good for us. Now we have 4 stacks. Get a Chaos Cleanse potion ready just in case he did get Chaos on us, which is fine. Let's go ahead and clean that up. Let the health regen take over. And here comes that unblockable attack I was talking about. This first one, you can sit here and just guard through. And then he goes into the air. Likes to do a lot of projectiles. And then you'll see the crystal falling towards the ground. And this is one of the times where this is an unblockable attack. We just do a quick dodge as it hits the ground, and we're fine. Absolutely insanely easy, guys. All right, we got 5 stacks again. We do happen to have Chaos on us again, so instead of responding offensively, we just clear that up, let the health regen do its work. All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is all about just waiting for your opportunity and then going in. All right, he did that. Comes down with the big combo here. 2, probably a 3rd, and then we could open up on him a little bit. Get some more damage on him. Nice Nakiri coming in. All right. Go back on the offensive here. Guys, it's stupid easy now. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit like on the video so I stay in your algorithm. If you are interested in a very high DPS Greatsword build that can absolutely melt your opponents, click the thumbnail right above there. We just put one of those out as well. Until next time, guys, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay deadly. I'll catch you in the next video.